Tuesday night baseball. Bronx Bombers look to match the longest. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Cano for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. In there, strike 1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harper coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Line drive to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Kinsler at third, Bradley at second with 2 gone. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the men come to the plate for score. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. Nunez scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one. Striding forward, Aaron Judge. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number two.
Batting third, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Sail into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. 0-1 the count. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold up. And now Bryce Harper, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box, Sasaki.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
That average for him up in the 360s now. 23 homers and 43 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Harper, the runner at third. Rizzo is at second with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogarts. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in a stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox.
Leading off for the Yankees. Second base.
Cano waits on the first pitch. This is lifted out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! home runs for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 26 for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sasaki. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Too low, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Shot toward right center. Bradley, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down. On to first, a double play. A run on the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 6-4. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Harper. 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
First baseman, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field.
Looking up is Benintendi, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home run.
Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Grounded to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Stanton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. In now, Sasaki. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into Monument Park. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Pedroia. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run. 9 and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 4. First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter,
striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
From the stretch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cano has a play. 2 down. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Missed with a slider.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Boston's that's not what they needed, down 10-4.
leading off with the
Standing in, Aaron Judge will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ranging back is Bradley. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll get in there at 3rd as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple. Here's Bryce Harper now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 3.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple.
Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from 3rd. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit out towards Cano at 2nd. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time. Next for New York, Sasaki. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. Number 25 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB. How about straight away?
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Robbie Cano now
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Javier.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's got 150 ABs and 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
There goes Torres off of first. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And now Bryce Harper pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw by for Roy will be in time, and there's your first down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sasaki. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harper stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Benintendi is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Matt Barnes comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Javier Baez, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Will. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Giancarlo Stanton now. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home is belted, and take a look at this, deep to right center field, and it's gone. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Drew Pomeranz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
At the knees, strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before they played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 26-4. Gleyber Torres will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. A.J. Cole comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a nod.
There's a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres has it, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Kinsler stands at second with 2 gone. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 26-4 the final. Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogarts do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well. I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. In past meetings with Tanaka, 7 hits in 13 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two balls and a strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is time. 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Javier Baez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long, long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Here comes the first pitch. He's running again. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a big performance. 3 home runs. You start trying to figure out how you pitch around him. When you start hitting 3 home runs in a game, you start getting attention real quick.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early.
Drives it out to deep right center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in Sasaki, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. This is line to left, and the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Benintendi's on the move. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Hit to third. Sasaki right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He went deep last night twice.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So the stolen base puts him into scoring position here in the bottom of the second as he tacks on to his total. Currently third best on the Yankee ball club. No one out with a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Second and third here, one man out. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Pedroia dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Riding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fly ball right down the line in left. In there, a base hit. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Bradley stands at second with no outs. To third, Sasaki takes it in. And that's the first out. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
Now batting number 50. Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Two and two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 4-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One out.
Up next for the
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting, number 87.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sasaki. He flew out in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull. The Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
For Boston, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2-1 now to Mookie. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tanaka's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Baez is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order at 4-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that retired on just 4 pitches. But they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Javier Baez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Javier Baez.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throwing to second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
I mean, there's no seeker right now. There's a fight in the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, left
At the
fielder,
plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No balls and 1 strike. Price ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's Price now on 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Vasquez at third with nobody out. To short. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Grounded to third. To his left, Sasaki. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is so 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off for the Yankees. First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. There's a swing and a high pop up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Sasaki. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. 1-2. Can't add to their 4-2 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Harper is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is in order. Go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Hyunjin Ryu. That's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. Popped him up. Bogarts shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And the runner back easily. Here's big Aaron Judge. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Steve Pearce now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The bouncer to the left side. Sasaki has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the
Number
box now,
86.
Sasaki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
And now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground to third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
How about it?
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston. 10-2, the final in this game. The Yanks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. David Price takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our